I'm back.
Gonna get a lot of use out of this.
Well, do something.
Ow. Let's see. Oh, I have no fire landing. So I can't do anything.
This looks like a big one. Be ready to protect yourself.
I will, with you.
All right.
We got this. Oh.
Now's your chance.
On it. Whoa. Okay.
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere. This'll do it. Ha! Ha!
There's no one around. Did you do something to annoy them all?
Let's see. Hopefully Alberto shows up.
Okay, what do you say?
Haven't seen
Kick
him
some
all
ass,
day.
take some names?
Feeling a little bloodthirsty, are we?
Got him. Coming at ya!
The locals used to do a roaring trade in military hardware.
Oh yeah, Johidi made weapons here, right?
Yes. Not a skill she's had much use for since relocating to Sepal.
Okay, well, almost.
Get in there! Wow, this place sure is something.
It does rather pique one's interest.
This place gives me the creeps.
Stay on your guard. I sense enemies ahead.
Eat it! Yeah. Not a great welcome.
At least you got a welcome.
All right. Eat shit. Ah, yeah. Ha.
Get out of the way.
You're mine. This is gonna sting. Boundaries. Yup.
Okay. Oh. Press the wrong button.
Good night. Yeah. Wait for it. How'd you like this? I got just the thing.
Now's your chance.
On it. Oh yeah. What? Got you on your toes now. This ought to be good. Half splits here.
Choices, choices. What's this doing here?
Who cares? I'll take it.
Okay.
Are they sleeping?
Maybe we should just tiptoe past them.
Well, now.
Huh. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
There. I think I might have pissed them off.
When will you learn to be more careful?
Huh. Ah! Ah! Huh. Worth a shot. You're gonna love this. There it is. Okay. Right in the sweet spot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy. My ace in the hole. All right. Ready for this? How about this? Just gonna leave that there. Ah! Take that. Were you counting how many asses we kicked there?
Sorry, I stopped after the first few. It's not much, but you never know.
Okay, that was cool.
No fooling around this time. This is not going to be easy.
I got this.
Look out!
Damn.
Ooh.
Huh. Got one for ya.
You mean to bind? Okay.
How'd you like this? There. Yup. Got a present for ya. Yeah. Second win.
Over here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on!
Oh, wait, do I have to do a jumping dodge, I guess?
Are you alright, Frank?
Just about. We got this! Can you just not?
That's quite a fight.
Yeah.
Back in the game.
Wait, can I go back and see what's on the other path?
You'll need that if there are nasties lurking about the place.
Better keep it close.
Oh, I can't go back? Yeah, okay.
Is that?
Susurrus? Is that the name of that black dragon?
Say, don't you think this demon sounds an awful lot like our old friend?
The dragon, you mean? I thought so too.
So that's his name, huh? Susurrus. Okay.
You could break an ankle running on this stuff.
That's what made it so perfect for toughening up soldiers.
Yeah, and so not perfect for a relaxing getaway.
Okay, let's see. Done that.
Whoa!
Now's your chance.
On it! Ha! Get in there! Yeah! Yeah!
Seems we're free of any immediate danger.
Here's hoping it stays that way. Check it out, Fortress.
Well, it'll be a good chance to flex our muscles.
I never said we're going.
Fancy your chances?
Oh, soldiers.
I'll give it my best shot. I got this. Huh. Enjoy. That's not doing much.
Look out!
Got him. Oh,
Now's your chance.
here it comes. Ready for this?
Oh, that was cool as hell.
I'm getting to be one tough customer.
I'd say you're becoming reasonably deadly, yes.
Yeah. Hey, a Partha. All the way out here.
Well, Frey, feeling lucky today?
Sure thing.
Well, would you look at that? Yeah.
Okay, we're magically adept. I guess my spell power is increased. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Scattershot level 3. Wait, behind. Oh! Oh, Genesis level 2? Or... Wait, Birdshot level 3? Well, now. Yeah, let me get that. Okay. Yes! Good, good. Alright, some treasure. Let me get that. Okay, got a feather. The corruption prevented Silas' orders from reaching garrisons, and in the absence of their Tanta's leadership, confusion reigned among the ranks. One unit leader made ready to evacuate as many citizens as he could to Sapal, but was stopped when certain of his men disagreed, arguing that their own safety was surely paramount. Though they had been deprived of their ruler's guiding hand only for a short while, discipline among the well-drilled ranks deteriorated rapidly nonetheless. Okay.
They just left them.
A hard choice to make, I'm sure, but necessary.
Are you kidding me?
Where did they even come from?
Gotcha.
I don't like the look of this.
Ha!
Okay, go
All
into
right.
Sentry.
Tired
There we
of
go.
that little performance?
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
Okay.
Might as well pocket this.
Be right back. Okay, back in action. No, hey Alberto. How you doing? Where you been? I've been looking for you.
Well, this place is fun. There's nothing here but rocks. Look at that rock.
Its Tanta intended her realm to be unforgiving in every respect.
Sounds about right. Man, I would so not have been Team Silo. Boundary. Oh, there.
You might want to try and avoid getting hit for a little while.
Oh, might I? Oh, damn.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago.
Okay.
I almost miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
Let's see. Oh, thank you. So you're doing pretty great. Spent the day with family and got a My Hero Academia lanyard and a complete manga of Steins Gate since I've heard many great things from you. Wait. Oh, actually, I haven't played that Steins Gate game yet, which I think basically is supposed to be just like a visual novel that you can watch. And I do want to watch it. Yeah, I do need to actually play that. I might do that probably someday soon. Because that would be a nice break. You know, we can just watch that and, you know, see what the anime is like. I think there's like different versions of it though. But I think the one that I bought, I think it's a pretty decent, it's a pretty decent version of what Steins Gate is supposed to be. At least that's what I saw. I'm not absolutely certain if it's like the best one to look at, but it's whatever. I wanted to look at Steins Gate in some way anyway, so it's cool. But I'm doing all right today. Yesterday I wasn't the best yesterday. I mean, I had like highs and lows. Like, you know, one of the highs was you know, that really great game with Deku at the end of you know, that My Hero Ultra Rumble stream. That was cool, but other than that, it was kind of bleh. You know, the Uni 2 beta. Yeah, I was fighting against people that were kind of pissing me off again, and then and then play a little bit of Overwatch, which, you know, with that game is always a high possibility that I might get irritated with that too. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling it. And then after that, I was just thinking about different things. So today I wanted to play more single player games, and I played like almost 4 hours of Yakuza 3 earlier, so that was good. That was a lot of fun. You know, now I'm back to playing this as well. I do want to play a little bit of P4AU though. I want to play as Adachi, because I actually saw an NPC in Yakuza 3 named Adachi. You know, in like a random battle. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, we got another Adachi. I guess I do have to play him there. So yeah, I'm going to use Adachi, and I do want to play a little bit of Street Fighter. It's been a while since I played it, so I might play a little bit of that too. So you say you got the entire manga of Steins Gate? Oh yeah, the Street Fighter 6 Outfit 3s are being revealed tomorrow on the official channel. Yeah, I actually had posted in the server about that. Yeah, I had posted that, so I already set up a reminder in my notifications, you know, for when they go live. So I'm gonna watch that too. I posted some other stuff in the server as well, like you know, like some memes and I think some other stuff along with it.
The air's so dry.
Dear old Sila. She really didn't want anyone having any fun.
Wrap it up. You don't have to breathe this stuff.
You know which spell to use, correct?
Yes, so shut up. That'll do it.
Now's your chance.
On it. We got this. How about this? Got a present for ya. Don't move. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
Huh. What's this?
So far, we've seen 9 out of 18 of them. Yeah.
Oh, perhaps we can rest here.
Oh.
Perhaps not.
Yeah, not my idea of relaxing.
Honestly, some people are absolute slobs.
The main one I want is Lily's. Yeah, I want Lily's no matter what. That one looks so good on her.
Got you on your toes now. Okay. Uh-oh. Bullseye. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah. Eat shit. Whoa. Enjoy. My ace in the hole. You're gonna love this. Okay. How'd you like this? Ooh. Die!
Wait, still alive? Oh.
Coming at ya!
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little. Right on the money. Ooh, gross.
That's a good find.
Let's see. Here, let's see. I'm hoping they'll charge 13 for each, like they did with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collab. Oh, yeah. Wait, was it 13 bucks a piece? I thought it was 11. No, wait, no. No, wait, no. I think it was 15 a piece. Yeah, I think it was probably 15 a piece, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 15 a piece. So if you wanted all 4 of them, they would be 60 bucks. Yeah, it was 15? Yeah. But that was for a special collaboration.
Ooh, nice find.
Not saying that I agree with them charging 15 for each skin, but now they won't do their their first party skins, skins for the actual game. They won't do those like that. The reason they probably charge that much was because of Nickelodeon. But for their actual skins, no, they ain't nearly gonna charge that much. It would be nice if we had got them for free. I'd love to have free costumes. But even if they do charge for them, it probably ain't gonna be much. Man, maybe like $3 to $5 or something like that.
Something's there. What should we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice. Incoming! Yeah. This ought to be good. Like that. There you are. There. Ha. Ha. Oh yeah. Take that. Just gonna leave that there. Here's a shot. Ah. Ha. 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 Ooh, felt that. Too Think fast.
Okay.
No monsters here, huh?
Were you
See, I went
hoping
out
for a
pretty
little
far.
exercise?
Let's see, probably $30 for all outfit 3s that come out that day, something like that. Might be, yeah.
Scylla oversaw the defense of all Athia.
She must have had quite an army.
Indeed. Stationed in the fortifications she was forever building.
Okay.
Gotcha. Oh. Eat it.
Ow.
Now's your chance.
On it. All right. Yeah. Oh, damn. Good night.
All right. Let's see, I need to look at the map. Because I don't know. Wait. Did I go there?
Look over there. What's that weird statue?
Oh,
It looks like one of
okay.
those cat things you so enjoy.
Yeah, I'll take this mana. Wait, what?
Is that a cat?
Why you got a little demon tail?
In the middle of the break?
I assume that is no ordinary cat.
I'm pretty sure he can talk. Okay. So don't be threatening. Approach slowly. Okay.
Aw, good kitty.
Yes, you're a regular cat.
Okay. Never mind. I thought the cat would be able to talk. That nice kitty. Oh yeah. Okay.
Something about that cat felt different, don't you think?
Funny you mention that. I was just thinking I detected a hint of taunter.
Connected somehow? Wonder where it went.
Cat-friendly items? Okay. Alright, I'm down with that. Yeah, it's like I've said before, I could never understand why people gave this game so much hate.
Ready? Yup. There it is.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere.
It's not much,
All
but you
right.
never know.
Nice magic combination.
Did you find something?
See, you know, there has to be something wrong with people nowadays if they even gave a game like Final Fantasy 16 a lot of hate too. Yeah, there's a lot of people that was apparently unsatisfied with it. They even saw a couple of people that said that Final Fantasy 15 was better. I was like, okay, now that's a wild statement. Man, people, man, they want to be critical of every damn thing. They always want to follow after what somebody else says. You know, if they're a content creator, then their word is gospel to them. So, I don't deal with people that think that way. If you can't think for yourself, you have no place in my company. Yeah, I saw a couple of people say that. Yeah, they claim that 15 was better. And it's like, 15 was a good game. Well, a lot of people say that 15 was a good game after it got like, I think after like DLC or whatever, or after it got patched or some shit. I enjoyed my time with it. You know. But it was definitely different than what you would expect from Final Fantasy. So it was a different experience. But I wouldn't say it was a bad one. I thought it was pretty cool. But definitely not like one of my top favorite games. So, I'm just going to put it that way. But Final Fantasy 16 though? Shit. I already know. As soon as I play that game, I already know it's going to be fucking amazing. You've heard it's more tame? Yeah. It's more about the relationship between the main protagonist, which is, you know, 4 guys. You know, it's about their brotherhood. So, yeah, it's mainly about their relationship with each other. That's what makes that game different. So since the main concept behind it is brotherhood, you know, that's what gives it its charm. You know, like I said, it's different. It's different from other ones. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. Like I said, it was a pretty cool game, but I don't consider it one of my favorite Final Fantasy games.
Got one for ya. Right in the
One Final Fantasy I do wish I had played more of was 13. Because I beat 13 years ago on the 360, but I never played like the other 2 games.
better than I did a minute ago.
So 13, 2, and Lightning Returns, I never played either one of those, unfortunately. You know, but you know, before I even had a chance to, my Xbox 360 had broke. Well, both of them did. So I didn't get a chance to like play the sequels or or just other games that I could have played on 360. I ain't had the opportunity. So if I were able to play the other Final Fantasy 13 games, that would be great. I love the main character, Lightning. I think for a time she was like one of my favorite video game girls. I still really like her. But if I would have played those other two games, then they'll probably strengthen my love of her, because she's awesome. But yeah, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, that was a really good game. I love the judges in that game. So the judges are like the main antagonists. I think along with I forgot who the main villain is. But the judges, yeah, they're like really badass super soldiers. And man, all of them, they know how to fucking fight. Like, they are incredible, especially the strongest one, Gabranth. Yeah, that dude was ridiculous. But yeah, that game was a hell of a lot of fun. Great environments. Combat was really cool. I like the characters. Yeah, so Final Fantasy 12, that game is definitely worth a playthrough. I think it was a pretty decently long game too. Yeah, especially if you don't like rush through it. I think it was a pretty decently long game, if I remember correctly. And I think let's see, what was the first? Wait, the first Final Fantasy game I've ever completed, I think it might have been 13. Yeah, I think it was 13. So I beat that one. No, wait, or was it 12? No. It was 12. Yeah, it was Final Fantasy 12 because I had played Final Fantasy 12 on the PS2. Yeah. So that was the first one I've ever beaten, I think. Oh, wait. Hold on, no, maybe not. Final Fantasy Tactics A2. That might have been the first one, even though it's not like a mainline Final Fantasy game. Still, so technically, as far as like mainline games, yeah, Final Fantasy 12 was the first one. But as far as like Final Fantasy, under the umbrella, then Tactics A2 was probably the first one that I played and beat. And I love Tactics. Tactics was a hell of a lot of fun, because I remember in that game, I was so excited when I got to the point where I can get like these freaking, it was like some winged shoes, and when you have them, because I think I had them on like pretty much every character in my party. As soon as you get those shoes, yeah, you can teleport instead of like actually walking and worrying about terrain and all of that stuff. Yeah, you can teleport to wherever you want to go, basically. I think it had like a set range to it, but yeah, basically you can just like teleport. You can ignore elevations and shit. It was so fucking cool. So you best believe, whenever I wanted to move, yeah, it was just so cool seeing I can just teleport. It was basically like, you know how Zoom is in Dragon Quest? Yeah, it's basically kind of like using Zoom. So basically I can zoom to wherever I want to. That shit was so fucking cool. I forgot what those shoes were called. I don't know if they were called like maybe like Pegasus boots or like Hermes boots or something like that. But they were a pair of winged shoes, and you can equip them onto multiple party members, and yeah, you can just teleport around. And actually, Final Fantasy Tactics wasn't even my first Tactics game. I think my first actual Tactics game was it was an old game for the DS called, I think it was for the DS. If not the DS, it was for the Game Boy Advance. Yu Yu Hakusho Dart Tournament. And Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime, a fucking incredible anime at that. And they had a game that was it was tactics based. Yeah, I played that. That game was so fucking cool. So I think that was probably like my earliest exposure to like a tactics game. and it was really fucking nice. So eventually I had, got into Tactics A2, and then eventually somewhere along the line I got into Fire Emblem. I got into that with Awakening. Then I played the whole Fates trilogy, which I absolutely loved. Even though Fates is one of those games that a lot of people apparently don't like, I don't give a fuck. I think Fates was absolutely incredible. I played the shit out of those games. And then I played Echoes. Now, the only thing about Echoes, it was like, Echoes was cool, but I did not like the main girl of the game, Celica. Oh, she was so fucking naive. That girl was so damn naive. I didn't like her. Now, Alm is he's the male main protagonist. Because you play both sides of their story, and Alm and Celica are really close, but they get separated because of story reasons, and you have to do their story separately. And so, like, with Celica, oh, she is so fucking gullible. I'm not gonna say why, just in case you ever play it, but she basically trusted a person that she shouldn't have, and it should have been really obvious not to trust him. And yeah, so things just kind of go haywire from there. And Alm basically has to pick up the pieces, and yeah. I'm not going to get into details, but yeah, I just don't really like her. She was pretty. She's a pretty character, but, and plus she's a good fighter, too. I think she specializes with magic. I think she can also use a sword as well. So it's like, she's a good fighter, but I just didn't like her personality. Alm was more like your typical hero. Like, somebody you would expect would be a main protagonist. Kind of like, think of like Marth. He doesn't have the same skill as Marth, but kind of like that. Somebody that's generally good natured, and they're all about doing what's right for people and all of that. Yeah, kind of like that. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So back to Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, like I said, whenever I do play it, which is going to be after I beat this game, I already know I'm going to really enjoy it, because that demo was freaking amazing. I hated when the demo had ended. I was like, oh shit, I wanted to play more. And I've seen some varying opinions about Final Fantasy 16. Because there were people that say like, oh, well, the Titan fights were, they were really good. Great cinematic pieces, but it was like the rest of the game just kind of fell flat. And they were talking about like the environments and all that shit. And it's like, well, what the fuck are y'all playing? Like, and what are y'all perceptions of these games? Like, what are you expecting from them? A lot of people expect the games to give them the world and even more. Like, well, how about you appreciate for what the game is? But people can't do that. If a game doesn't absolutely blow them away and give them, like mind-blowingly, like a mind-blowing story and like a mind-blowing set of gameplay elements and all of that shit. Yeah, if it doesn't give them that and more and what they think they want, then they don't like it. And they're just gonna trash on it. But I've said this before though, it's like, I don't care if a game is not a masterpiece. I can still enjoy my time with it. The game doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10 in all aspects for me to enjoy it. But that's what most people act like nowadays. It has to be a 10 out of 10, it has to do this and this, and if it's not doing that, then it's not meeting the standards of today's society. And it's like, so where the fuck y'all get that shit from? Y'all acting like y'all... See, and some of the people that even say this shit, they're the same age as me, or even older. And they saying some bullshit like that. It's like, have y'all forgotten where we came from? If y'all grew up in the fucking N64 and Sega Genesis, NES and all that, if y'all came from that era, why the fuck are y'all so fixated on these fucking arbitrary aspects that don't even mean shit? It's always been about story and gameplay.
Whoa!
all this other stuff that you're trying to rag on the game for, it doesn't matter.
You're mine.
I mean, hell, just like this game, FORSPRINGING, it's like, shoot, I fucking love the story and I love the gameplay. And that's all that fucking matters to me. And that's all that should matter. I'm having fun. I love this world and everything. And I'm chilling. That's all the fuck that matters. Nothing else. You know, and it's not a matter of, oh, you just want to like it because everybody else, you know, claims to hate it. And it's like, no, that ain't it at all. You know, the main point is, I think for myself. I enjoy things for what they are. And if I like something, I like it. I don't give a fuck what the next person says.
Oh, look, a tower.
Because I don't need anybody else to tell me how to fucking feel about something.
When I need to, yes.
Finders keepers.
See, I also saw that game, that first game, it was incredible, but the second half sucked. Wait, the first game was incredible, but the second half sucked? Wait, what are you talking about?
Got one for ya. Looks like the coast is clear.
Let's not get careless.
Damn. Oh yeah. Oh.
Ow,
Look out.
that hurt.
Enjoy. Right in the sweet spot. Aw, yeah.
Okay, let me see. I'm at the first half of Final Fantasy 16 with the comments about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that too. Yeah, people will say anything. And as soon as one person says something, then everybody else will follow along and, you know, claim that, oh yeah, this is the way to think about this. Yeah, so I don't know, Alberto. It's man, it's just crazy how people always want to follow along after somebody else. You know, and I'm glad that at least for my case, I've always encouraged people to play what they want to play. You know, and if that involves, you know, watching my streams and, you know, and finding something really cool about a game I play, then that's great. You know, if you want to play something, then go for it.
There it is.
It's like shit. Nobody here is forcing you to, you know, watch, or nobody is forcing you to play or anything. It's like, look, do what you do. If you like something, then don't be ashamed of it.
Got you on your toes now.
Just have fun with it. Because if I didn't have the attitude that I have about games, I wouldn't have tried out even half of the shit that I played. You know, and there are certain cases where I did have a preconceived notion about a certain type of game, and it led me to not play it, you know, for quite a while until I actually tried it out for myself. I think I've talked about this before at some point, but one example would be like Minecraft. Now, many years ago, I didn't really like Minecraft. I thought that it was a game that was, you know, mainly targeted towards kids, and I didn't think the gameplay really made any sense. I understand the point of it. Yeah, I kind of likened it akin to, you know, stuff like Roblox, which I would never play Roblox. You know, that's still even true even now, even after watching my nephews play it. Yeah, I still wouldn't even touch that. Because even back when I was even younger, you know, before I even heard about Minecraft, I was on a game called Spiral Knights, you know, which was, you know, that's on PC. I don't even know if Spiral Knights is even still active anymore. It used to be when I was playing, but when I had a couple of friends, they had told me about Roblox, and they also told me about TF2. So I know about the existence of games like that, but I was never really interested in playing them. Yeah, Roblox was just like, nah, I'm good. But for Minecraft, yeah, it really was a matter of just, you know, trying it for myself. And once I did, I was like, oh, this is actually quite nice. And I can see where it fits in. You know, I can see why it has a particular niche. And then it grew so big because it really feels a void within, you know, like that desire to just like, you know, chill out and build things and just, you know, kind of do what you want and make your own adventure. Yeah, it filled that niche perfectly. So I understand why it got so famous and why so many people love it. You know, and I really love Minecraft as well. But I just didn't really think about it that way because I was like, well, you know, so many people that I've met when they told me what they play, you know, one of the games that was commonly mentioned was Minecraft and nothing else. So I basically lumped that in along with, like, you know, Call of Duty, GTA, and stuff like that. You know, the games that a lot of casuals have heard of, and the only stuff that they actually play. And, you know, with me hearing about Minecraft so much at that time, I was like, oh hell, I want to touch something that, you know, that just any old casual gamer would fucking play. You know, plus I just didn't think they would be, you know, appealing to me. And then to a lesser extent, there was another game that initially I was like, I don't know. But then when I played it, I was like, oh, it was definitely worth the hype. And that was Skyrim. So when I tried that, I was like, oh, okay. And I went in on Skyrim. Man. Too bad I wasn't streaming during those days when I actually played it. But Skyrim was a hell of a lot of fun. I did so much fucking killing and looting and shoot. I explored, you know, as many caves as I possibly could. Yeah, I was just going around doing whatever. Shit, I remember the first time I became a werewolf. I think I might have became a vampire at one point. But I don't think I really liked it too much. I think it was kind of weird. You know, I think werewolf was just a hell of a lot better. So, but yeah, I just remember like going around different caves and killing all the monsters inside, getting all the loot. Then I remember people being hired to kill me because I had killed like their family or some shit like that. So I had bounty hunters after me. I remember one bounty hunter, I had killed him. He was wearing like a bear themed armor. Yeah, it was like plate armor designed after like bears. And when he had killed me, because bears are my favorite animal, when I killed him, yeah, I took his armor and I wore that for the rest of the game because the armor was good. It was a good one. I was like, oh shit, okay. So I wore that for the rest of the game, and it was legendary. So yeah, I had a hell of a lot of fun with Skyrim. I do remember one time in college, though, there was a friend I used to have back then. She had told me that she really loves Oblivion, which that's another Elder Scrolls game. And I was intrigued because I was like, well, I mean, I'd be willing to try it if I could. But I don't think it's on, I don't think it's on like PS4 or anything. I'll probably have to play it either on like PC or, I wonder if it's on PS3. It might be. I'm not sure, but yeah, if I were to play another Elder Scrolls game, I'd be down with that. I actually do have Elder Scrolls Online, but that takes up a ton of space since it's an MMO. And I had played it a little bit, and so did Inferno. Inferno got a hell of a lot, I think he got a lot farther than I did, because he was like really into it. But it took up way too much space, so I had to take it off. It was fun though. I thought it was cool, and I do want to get into MMOs. It's just that, yeah, they're just a huge commitment because you have to dedicate a lot of time to them if you want to get the most out of them, at least. And you can't really be juggling playing an MMO along with other stuff. And that's kind of the problem. That's why I haven't started Final Fantasy 14 or anything, and that's why I don't have it installed. Because it's not like I don't want to. It's just that I have to dedicate basically my life to it. It's like I ain't got that type of time for it. Now I have the time or the space. But anyway, when it comes down to it, it's just that I play whatever I want, and I'm happy with that. And so, if anything, if there's any game that's like hated, by a lot of so-called gamers out there, yeah, if there's a game that's hated, then if I'm intrigued by it, then you'll definitely see me playing it. I can promise you that. Because where most of these people won't even really touch the games that they claim that they hate or whatever. Oh, best believe I'll play it if I like it.
Now's your chance.
On it.
Because what's the sense in having the same viewpoints as like people that change whatever they think based on like any content creator or any person that they think that they should listen to. Why listen to people that don't even want to think for themselves? If you don't have your own mind, then why should I value what you say? Because you want somebody to speak for you. You want somebody to think for you.
A whole lot better than
Like, I can't respect that.
Yup.
Oh, oops.
This'll do it. This should do the trick. I put in some serious work there.
It was an acceptable effort, yes.
Okay.
Wow, motivational gold. What the hell is this?
I'm not entirely sure. Careful now.
Is there anything that you want to add, Alberto? Something about that particular discussion? See, defeat the target enemy within the allotted time. The quicker you defeat them, the higher your score will be. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh wait, what did I get for rewards? I had to get 36... Okay, gotcha. Wait, what? Oh, no, I mean to decline.
Another try, perhaps?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's just go for it.
Best not to overthink these things, eh?
Yup. Ha! Like that. Come on. Ha! Too slow. Okay.
That went well.
You bet it did. That asshole's going nowhere.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes. Take that.
Get out of the way.
Boundaries. Yeah. Ready for this? Nope, not working.
Ow.
Need an assist. My ace in the hole. Die!
Ow.
That's not doing much. How about this? Got a present for ya. This ought to be good. Watch your step.
Oh. 33. Ah, come on. 33,400, huh? That was close. Sure, I'll retry.
I'm gonna smash it this time. I can feel it.
Trying again, are you?
All right, let's just go for it.
Best not to overthink these things, eh?
This is gonna sting. Yup. Oh. Eat shit. Just gonna leave that there. Worth a shot.
What?
For my next trick. How'd you like this? Okay. You're gonna love this!
Wait, that missed? No!
Try this for size. We got this!
I'm impressed.
Had a feeling that was gonna go my way.
Oh, come on
Any
now.
more like it.
You know what? I'm gonna smash it this time. I can feel it.
Trying again, are you?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I definitely agree with what you said. It's sometimes hard finding new people who just don't follow others for their entire self, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's hard finding people that, you know, that I actually like talking to and I actually like dealing with. You know, because, you know, a majority of people don't actually think for themselves. Especially not now, not nowadays. They like to have somebody to follow. Yeah, it's sad. And when people start to realize that they have their own individual worth and they have their own talents and they can have their own perspectives, then, you know, we'll have a decent shift and how people actually, you know, interact with each other. Now, I don't see that happening anytime soon. You know, and there's still people out there that do try to think for themselves, and they do try to, you know, they do try to have like a more measured take on things, which is great. So at least there's still some reasonable people out there that's level-headed. But you know, you're starting to see that they're farther and fewer between. Because it's like just even trying to find somebody that I can actually agree with, whenever it comes to like you know, just scouring YouTube comments, for instance. You know, most of the time you see just more of the same. You know, a lot of people saying like, oh yeah, you know, I agree with this, and yeah, this is the right way to think about it, and oh, you're a hero, and blah blah. It's like. And then you have the other people that actually think, you know, alternatively, and well, it's like, no, I don't necessarily agree with this, and you have to look at the other side. You know, people don't want to, they really don't want to have their own opinion. Which, now look, it's not like I don't understand that, yeah, having your own perspective can be sometimes problematic, because it can cause you more trouble. You know, like if you think differently than a certain group of people, then that means that you might, you know, cause a rift between you and those people, which it can cause problems for you in certain ways. Let's just put it that way. But even so, you can't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in, and it's okay to have your own values. But if you want to just, you know, if you want to just blend in with the mold and you want to be okay with that, you're fine with being a drone, hey, more power to you. You can do that.
Here goes.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Whoa. Enjoy. Got one for ya. All right. Okay. There.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be bad on time.
Damn.
What the fuck? Why is she not being knocked down or anything?
Does that make things a little easier?
Yeah.
More than a little.
Are you gonna give it another go?
Guess so.
Okay. I don't want to just give up.
All right, here goes.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Got him. Ha! Enjoy. Yeah. Good night. Yup. Take that. Whoa. How'd you? Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
Woo. Ha. Gotta stay in it. Heads up. Oh, come on. Too close. How'd you like this? Yup. Ah. Ah. Ha.
I can't keep you safe from harm forever, you know.
Why the hell not? You're mine.
Got even worse. Okay, forget about this for right now.
No monsters here, huh?
Were you hoping for a little exercise?
Ah. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Well, this place is fun. There's nothing here but rocks. Look at that rock.
Its Tanta intended her realm to be unforgiving in every respect.
Sounds about right. Man, I would so not have been Team Sila.
Thinking of making something?
Fervent bloom? And leaden bloom? And lambent. Okay. Welcome, lucid.
Hey, that cat.
Did it tail us here?
Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, little guy. Does that feel good?
Did you find something?
What are we in the mood for today? Challenge accepted.
Let's see.
Dreaming of a new life. Yeah, I can sympathize with that.
A heady mix of hope and anxiety. It's never easy upping sticks and moving.
Welcome back.
Got you on your toes now.
Now's your chance.
On it. Yeah. Die. That'll do it.
You're welcome.
This'll do it. Yup. Incoming. Ooh, gross. Back off! Uh-oh. Ha! Coming at ya! Stand back. Huh. Oh, yeah. Right on the money. We got this.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago. Sorry, not sorry. Ah! Ah! Ooh. Ah! Yeah. Ooh. Getting there. Got him. Looks like we're done here.
It does, doesn't it? There's no one around. Did you do something to annoy them all? This one seems like something of a handful.
Yep, better start pulling your weight. Nope, not working. Yeah. Whoa.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes. Ah! You ready? Ah! Good night. Ah! Looks like an execution.
Seems they killed those who tried to escape.
All right. Ah, yeah. That's not doing much. Yeah. And that's that! Ready for this?
Alright, just got a trophy called Explorer Seeker. And our magic has increased.
That's your idea of a compliment?
If you like.
Huh. What's this? Yeah. You could break an ankle running on this stuff.
That's what made it so perfect for toughening up soldiers.
Yeah, and so not perfect for a relaxing getaway.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
Exploit your enemy's every weakness.
Have you finally gone full bad guy? Huh? Yeah. Got one for ya.
Get out of the way. Now's your chance.
On it! You're mine! Oh. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Take that. Huh.
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little. Huh. 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 Felt that. Eat it. Ah! Yeah. You're gonna love this.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to mute. But I'm back.
Here it comes.
This one certainly stands out from the crowd.
Whoopee.
Just do what you do best.
Come on.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes.
What the hell?
Where the hell did they come from?
Well, you're not exactly inconspicuous.
Got him. Take that. Damn.
Oh yeah, actually, hold on.
Here
This
we
is the first
go.
opportunity to do this.
Back off. Oh. This is gonna sting.
Wait, so it does an automatic counter? Interesting.
Too slow.
Hold on. Cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now's your chance.
On it. Yeah.
That's just the way he is. There's no change though. There's no change though.
You know, over time you talk to people. I know you do.
Okay, sorry. Had to mute again.
I got just the thing. Nope, not not working. Incoming. Like that. We got this. Yeah. Yeah. Good night.
Whew, good stuff.
I'm getting
All right.
a feel for this.
You certainly seem to be, yes.
Okay, magic upgraded.
This should come in handy.
I always miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself.
Get that treasure.
Did you find something?
Bullseye! Got you on your toes now.
This looks like a big one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Bring in the pain. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Gotcha. I think that's all of them.
Seems like it. Nice work.
Ah. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Hmm. Huh. Mm. Ha. Yeah. There. Whoa. Mm. Ah. Oh. Yup. Mm. Getting there. There it is. Ah. 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 Ah.
Now's your chance.
Yeah.
That kind of magic requires more range.
Kinda guessed that already. All right. Okay. There. Ugh, what a pain.
There'd better be something good inside.
Don't worry. I'm still good to go.
Wonderful. Then let's get moving, shall we?
Eat shit.
You're looking a little green around the gills.
You think there might be a reason for that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, damn. You're mine. Not today.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago. Right in the sweet spot. Ooh, felt that. There you are. Right on the money.
I don't like the look of this. Look out!
Yeah. Don't move. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours. It's not much, but you never know.
Might as well pocket this.
Okay, so, Alberto. So, do you want to play P4AU via share play, or do you want to play Street Fighter?
Looks like the coast is clear.
Let's not get careless.
Yeah. Well,
P4AU would be cool. Okay. Alright, we can play that. Let's see, I'll continue more of this tomorrow. Let's see, how long have I
that
streamed
place
this?
didn't
2
exactly
hours?
fill me
Okay,
with
that's
joy.
cool.
Look
That's
on the
about what I
bright
wanted to
side.
do
The
anyway.
inhabitants might all have escaped to support.
Yeah, I gotta get back to playing this regularly. Okay. Alright, let's play a little bit of P4AU, and then I'll probably make the last game Street Fighter. So let's do it. Thanks for watching, y'all.